Salisbury Center, we are ready for our next fight, but before we get to that, if you guys have MMA fans at home that couldn't make it out tonight, let them know we are broadcasting worldwide right now at CageZilla.com. And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the cage and fighting out of the red corner, it's Malcolm Hatchell.
Now, bout number 2, now we're back to the heavyweights. And again, 0-0. Now, heavyweights 0-0 is a bit different because it always goes one or two ways. It's either going to be 10 seconds of chaos or 9 minutes of let's just hold each other and get out of here safely.
Heavyweights are going to heavyweight without fail.
Especially when you're 0-0, you know, it's like, hey, we don't know what's about to happen. But let's see. My fingers crossed is for 10 seconds of chaos.
Absolutely. Always. And I've trained a little bit with Malcolm. He has definitely got heavy hands, so hopefully he can let him go.
Oh, nice. Even better.
Yeah.
and especially they said he trains a lot with Muay Thai trainers.
Yes.
I'm happier to even see it. And heavyweight is one of those things where I see some guys right at the heavyweight limit, and then there's some guys that come in like at, let's say, 220.
Right.
The first time I saw Francis Ngannou versus Cain Velasquez,
oh my God,
I said, oh my goodness, why is this even happening? You know?
Yeah.
And then when the fight started, it looked exactly like that. Like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
Now, Malcolm, 262, which is not that far away from that heavyweight limit. Now, let's see if he has that 262 power.
I think we're seeing a little bit of that with this matchup right here. We got Sam as well at 221.
Yeah, exactly. Now, when you get to like 220, I was like, you might as well do the extra work. Get to the next weight class, or you just like to eat. You know, I don't want to cut any weight. You know, I just want to eat my food and I want to get in there and get it done.
Just a couple more or less meals in your day.
But what? Oh, hold on. Go ahead, Chris.
And his opponent, making his way to the cage and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Sam Mello.
Now, as you were saying, Sam is 221, but that's 221 of shredded. You know,
absolutely.
There's no fat on you. You're nice and lean. What do you say to people who say they want to just be faster at heavyweight?
I would definitely, I would go for that. I would go for being more nimble, being able to be big and move like a lighter weight guy, like a welterweight. That makes all the difference. Speed, accuracy, precision beats power, and size. And
to be honest, after a certain weight, I feel like when you start reaching like 190, 185, you can knock out any man in the world.
Exactly.
You don't need to get any stronger.
Exactly. You need a certain amount of strength.
Yeah.
That's it.
But that speed definitely matters.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we'll see the. Now it just comes down to skill. It's just going to come down to who trained more and who's more skilled in there, or who can also break out of that comfort or that
definitely. 0-0 sometimes it's not really. Sometimes at 0-0 the better guy doesn't necessarily win.
Absolutely.
Sometimes the person that wins is a person that's like more dialed in on what we're about to do.
100%. Who's better prepared mentally?
Now, but we were just talking before about independent fighters. Sam happens to be an independent fighter, but he says he's only independent because he's constantly switching gyms, So that doesn't mean I'm training with my friends in the garage. It's just I haven't necessarily found a home yet.
Just jumping around from place to place. It's not terrible, not a bad thing, but
Yeah, with people like that, I tend to find although they have the training, they don't necessarily have a game. Right. Just because you're constantly getting new information from different people, you never get a chance to actually build what your fighting style is.
Absolutely.
So when you go out there, sometimes it's like you know yourself as little as your opponent does.
And it's vital to have that kind of connection with a coach as well.
Exactly.
You as well as myself, we've stuck with the same gym for forever.
All our careers.
Absolutely.
And back to Chris. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the CageZilla heavyweight division. This bout is brought to you by our friends at Modelo, brewed for those who fight better, and ABC Supply, America's largest wholesale distributor of roofing, siding, windows, gutters, and more. And now, starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 foot tall and weighing in at 262 pounds, fighting out of 9 Realms MMA, he is making his CageZilla debut. It's Malcolm Hatchell. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, Standing 6'4" and weighing in at 221 pounds, he is an independent fighter, also making his Cagezilla debut. It's Sam Mello!
Now,
once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3-minute rounds, and the Cagezilla heavyweight division is brought to you by Modelo and ABC Supply, and your referee is Michael Dolman.
fun fact about Sam, not only is he independent, he even voluntarily became independent because he was tired of his coaches not giving him a fight. So he decided to go out on his own and schedule his own bout. So we're about to find out. Maybe there's a reason why your coaches didn't want you to fight yet.
Oh, went for a no glove touch.
And no glove touch, butt scoot. I don't know if he was trying to Imanari roll or what was going on, but if your coaches aren't necessarily comfortable with you fighting yet, there's usually a good reason. You know, they have that position for a reason, and you should listen to their guidance.
Yes.
But he finds himself on top right now in side control, and Malcolm is still holding on to the guillotine, which is a common mistake. Oh, Sam lets him up. I don't understand what Sam is trying to do. Good right hook.
So, Sadiq, I've been doing this for a little while with you now, and one of my favorite comments you've ever made was when I was in the ring just now, and you said we're either going to have 30 seconds of chaos or 9 minutes of just laying on each other.
Yeah. It looks like we're going to chaotic route.
Exactly. Yes.
We're going to chaotic route. Because Sam has hit us with like a happy Minari roll, like inside leg kick. And Malcolm somehow ends up in bottom side control and he's letting him up again.
Very interesting.
And Sam let him up the last time. This is chaos. Yes, this is the exact chaos that I thought we was gonna see, and I'm loving it. He looks like he has a guillotine.
Picking him straight up.
Yeah,
deep.
he has a deep guillotine.
I'd like to see him drop his weight now and not pull guard.
Oh, that's tight. That's tight. But Sam just needs to turn the corner, you know, and look for another takedown, try to end up in side control.
And it looked tight from underneath, but he still had a lot of wiggle room, like under his armpit. It was
definitely.
Weird.
I think the side with the arm in was very, very loose.
Oh, good knee.
And now we're starting to calm down a little bit, you know. But let's see if Sam does his Imanari leg kick again. I like it. I've never seen it before, but it keeps on working. It's like an Imanari roll to a leg kick, you know. And then he goes to the takedown every time. Now, this is where Malcolm needs to calm down, and let's rely on actual martial arts. Because Sam is just he's just doing chaos. But if Malcolm could actually relax and be like, okay, let me show you that proper technique works,
right,
I think he could get Sam out of here. There we go. Now we have a single leg,
a
regular takedown. Now we got to start doing the basics. You know, whenever you find yourself in a situation like this where your opponent is just relying on pure chaos, you have to show it's time for you to stand up for actual martial arts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, not the best display of martial arts here.
No, not at all. But it's fun.
Oh yeah,
it is very entertaining.
It's more like a tough man competition.
Yeah, it is
right
very
now.
entertaining. Now let's see. Oh!
Stunned him.
Oh, great right hand. And like that's what I mean by if Malcolm could just focus on the basics, you know, I feel like it'll get him far.
Absolutely.
Oh wow, and the round is almost over. That was the very, very exciting first round.
Exactly what we were banking on.
It went by in an instant. Now it wasn't 30 seconds of chaos, but it was 3 minutes of chaos, and it was still just as fun.
Heavyweights will heavyweight.
Yep.
Without fail.
But I see why Sam's coaches might necessarily not thought he was ready yet, you know. And it's not a matter of like they're trying to insult you, you know. They might just want you to calm down so you can actually learn the game. You know, he seems like a relatively great athlete. It's just right now he's kind of all over the place in there. But his chaos and craziness is kind of drawing Malcolm out of his game too.
Absolutely. Without fail, coach knows best. You know, that's part of being a successful athlete is listening to your lineage, your higher ups, the people that came before you.
And as you're saying, Malcolm's coaches are in his face right now. I'm sure they're telling him, "Hey, you gotta represent martial arts here. You know, let's go out there, do the basics, and let's get this done." The basics never fail.
Absolutely.
All that chaos. These guys look relatively okay.
Yes, Sam is breathing perfectly normal. You know, he doesn't look tired or anything. Imanari to the leg kick again. I'm adding that move to my repertoire from now on, you know. Hopefully I don't pay for it horribly in the future.
All you guys sitting at home right now.
Imanari leg kick. Look, he's hit that move about 10 times in this fight. Now, my next fight is against Edson Barbosa. Do you guys think I can hit him with this move?
Hit him with the pocket sand.
If you guys have never been out to one of our Cagezilla fights, you have to hear the excitement in Sadiq's voice right now. This is what we do.
I love it, though. You know, it's entertainment. Like you were saying before, heavyweights are going to heavyweight, you know. And right now we're getting a great show. All right, then it's starting to calm down. You know, let's hold each other here, catch our breath against the fence. But I would like to see Sam just get some space and get back in the middle just so I could see some more of his Imanari roll leg kicks. You know, he's made me a believer now, and I'm loving it.
There's something to it. There's got to be something to it.
Hey, it's worked 6 times in a row.
We still have 1.5 more rounds to go to see if
look, again, it just worked again. Look, that's 7 times in a row. This time he added a straight cross.
He's spamming that.
Yeah, Imanari, nice. Now I'm seeing how he's building on top of this. Because now he goes Imanari roll leg kick, and he adds the straight right hand. And now I'm guessing he's going to have right hand, left hook. Hey, if it works, it works.
There's a method to the madness.
If it works, it works. Oh, nice. He found himself a top mount. Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
And right there, that's what we call exhaustion, you know. It's heavyweight. It's 0-0. You threw enough chaos out there. Your opponent got tired. You mounted him head and arm.
That was officially the fastest tap I've ever seen from an arm triangle.
That was a great fight.
Wow.
That was a great fight.
That was a great fight. I'd like to see Malcolm get back in there with maybe a little more.
Now this is the epitome of what we were talking about with independent fighters. We didn't know what we was going to get.
100%.
We didn't know what we was going to get, but it worked out. So if you had a hard time understanding what we meant when we were talking about the independent fighters, it doesn't get any better than that for a visual.
Anything can happen in this sport. The craziest. From pocket sand to winning with a legitimate technique.
Yeah, exactly. I like they said that after all that craziness, he won with a regular move. You know, he went back to like, oh yeah, I forgot. Let me just do jiu-jitsu, and then he got the head and arm. I love it, though. I love it. That means in the back of his pocket, he still has some good training from the gyms, you know, but he just likes to be a little bit chaotic. You know, I'm 24 years old. I'm going to pick my own fights, forget what my coach said. I'm going to show it with my buddy, do the Imanari roll leg kick, add a straight right hand in the second round, go for a takedown, and then I'm going to surprise him with some regular martial arts. And now we're going to take it back to Chris.
Salisbury Center referee Michael Dolman has called a stop to the action 1 minute and 26 seconds into the second round for your winner by submission due to head and arm triangle. Out of the red corner, it's Malcolm Hatchell. Ladies and gentlemen, correction. The winner of the fight is Sam Mello.